Good afternoon, everyone, and thanks the Economic Times for inviting me to this event and giving me this opportunity to speak a few words. Education itself is a challenge, and it is more in a country like India, where we have big numbers of statistics, 15 lakhs schools, 1 crore teachers, and 25 crore students. Besides, we have the geographic, cultural, and linguistic diversity. I come from Assam, which is more diverse, and we run school education in as many as 9 language mediums because of our diversity. And to add on that, the NEP 2020, it envisages education in mother tongue or home language, particularly in pre-primary and primary education. And we have n number of such dialects, home language or mother tongue in Assam, and which we have already decided to implement. Honorable Education Minister of India, Dharmendra Pradhanji, while visiting Assam, declared that Assam would be the language laboratory of the country, and he has asked us to make experiments and create model for other states to follow, and that we are doing. We had another challenge of having large number of schools established immediately in the pre- and post-independence period, particularly at the initiative of the people, and those schools were popularly known as Bhansar School. So the government wanted to bring all these schools under the ambit of government-run schools, and we have completed the process through several acts of provincialization of educational institutions, the latest being that act of 2017. But despite having the large number of schools, we have areas, as you have a few minutes back mentioned about the education in the hinterland. We have the tea garden areas, around 1,000 odd tea gardens are there, covering about 20% of the population of Assam. We have the tribal areas, and we have the riverine areas mostly inhabited by the religious minorities in Lower Assam and Middle Assam, and by the indigenous and tribal people in Upper Assam. Considering the backwardness, considering that these areas are mostly out of the education system, government has decided to establish 200 model schools in tea garden areas, and out of these 200 schools, we have on 25th of May, we have started 97 schools. Then we are establishing model schools in the educationally backward areas, and these schools we are establishing under CBSE in English medium. Now we have 26,000 villages and 46,000 schools, and we think this is more than what we require. Schools should be good schools, and then one good schools should be a big school. A process of amalgamation merger we are taking up, and by this program, the closely located schools are merged into one school. That process is going on. Under NEP 2020, we have already notified restructuring our school system, broadly categorizing the school education into primary and secondary. And in case of higher education, we are taking a lots of initiative with the establishment of 5 more state universities. The number of state-run universities has now gone up to 19. We have 8 medical colleges, functional, Another 8 medical colleges are under construction, which will be in a coming year or the next year shall become functional, and foundation stone of 8 more medical colleges are being laid. So by end of 2025-26, we hope that Assam will have as many as 24 medical colleges. We have 7 engineering colleges, excluding the IIT, NIT, and CIT. 7 engineering colleges of our own. 6 are under construction. So after 3 years, we will be having altogether 13 engineering colleges. We are already running 34 polytechnic institutes. So with these, apart from these colleges, and the government sector, we are establishing government model colleges, and particularly we are focusing on women education in minority areas. So 9 women colleges we have started, and these colleges will also be functional within a very short period of time. Coming to implementation of NEP, what we think is monitoring of our educational system, particularly at the grassroots level in the hinterland, is very important. So we are bringing in a digital system of online monitoring of our school functioning, maintaining their assets, maintaining the academic curriculum and all. Few days back, I had visited Gujarat. I have seen their Vidya Samiksha Kendra. So in the same line, as a central command and control center will be functional in Assam very soon, and that will give us an edge to control our education system in the state. So I am very hopeful that the NEP 2020 is giving us a good direction of restructuring our education system. And our government is presently, we are working hard to fill up all the missing gaps in our education system so that we can give a holistic education to our children, make it really universal and free. So in Assam, we are giving not only free textbook, we are waiving the fee of the students that burden the state government is taking up. So we are giving free education to the school students, and we are also giving free education in the higher education sector as well. So I am very hopeful that this will change the situation, and I invite all of you can be free, you are free to make any suggestions which you think are very important for a state like Assam, and we are very open-minded to accept your important, valuable suggestions so that we can improve the situation in Assam. With these words, thank you very much. Thank you all of you, and once again thanks to the Economic Times for inviting me here. Have a good day.